I'll never forget the day the entire village turned against her. It was after they found out she was pregnant. And it wasn't her husband's child. It was her stepson's. It started when the village elders told her father he had been cursed. They said if he didn't make a sacrifice to the gods, he would die within the year. People believed in these things around here. I didn't, but she did. And she was willing to do anything to save him. Anything. The elders said the only way to break the curse was for her to bear a child that wasn't her husband's, something twisted, something forbidden. She had married a much older man, a village leader, and his son from his first marriage was only a few years younger than her. It was supposed to be a marriage of convenience, but that didn't make it easier for her. She was the kind of woman everyone admired. Beautiful, graceful. You'd never think she'd fall into something so dark. She fought it at first, but her father was dying. His skin was turning gray, and he coughed up blood every night. She begged the elders to find another way, but they were firm. This was the only way to save her father's life. That's when she did the unthinkable. She seduced her stepson. People started noticing how they spent more time together, how he was seen sneaking into her house late at night. Rumors spread, but no one wanted to believe it. It was too shameful, too messed up. Then, a few months later, she was visibly pregnant. The village went wild. Some people said the baby was cursed, that it would bring ruin to all of us. Others believed the sacrifice had worked, and her father miraculously recovered, stronger than ever. But the price she paid was too high. Her husband found out. He was furious, but not just with her, with everyone. The village elders, the people who whispered behind their backs, he felt like they had all let this happen. He banished her, told her to leave and never come back. But before she could go, the elders said the ritual wasn't over. The baby had to be born, but then she'd need to make one final sacrifice to the gods, her life. She didn't fight it. I remember watching her walk toward the temple on the edge of the village. She looked like a ghost, pale, hollow-eyed. Her stepson, God, he couldn't even look at her. It was like he regretted everything. He was just a kid, maybe 18, but this whole thing had ruined him too. He knew his child would never be accepted, that the village would see it as an abomination. But then, something even more disturbing happened. On the night of the final sacrifice, the temple caught fire. No one saw who did it, but we all had our suspicions. Some say it was her husband, furious at losing everything. Others think it was her stepson, trying to save her from a death he felt responsible for. In the chaos, she escaped. Some say she's still alive, wandering the mountains, hiding from the gods she betrayed. The village never spoke of her again. Her father lived, but no one was sure if the curse was truly lifted. There were whispers that the fire was a sign. Maybe the gods weren't finished with her yet. What scared me the most was how far she went for love. Not romantic love, but love for her father, for her family, and how it destroyed everything. Sometimes, I wonder if saving someone else is worth sacrificing yourself.